Hey everybody, thanks for joining. This is our third session of our first purchase. It was a Guilds of Ravnica booster box case. Quick recap of our last session, which I just completed about 5 minutes ago. The big pull there was going to be our Arclight Phoenix, which is about $25 in, as far as the current value. We also got Assassin's Trophy, which is another $11, so those two are $35, $36. It's about half the cost of the $70 we paid per booster box. Then we also got 3 Shocklands, each about $6 to $8. That put us at about $60 in current value just from those 5 cards. And then I'm sure with the other, what would it be, 31 rares, and then the foils, and also the some of those higher value uncommons, we definitely more than broke even. So I'd say our last session was a win. We'll jump in, like I said, to our third session. For more information on kind of what we're doing here, go out to my blog. That's going to be PackCrackAddict.wordpress.com. You can read some backstory on, like I said, what we're doing, and then also I'll have summaries of all the sessions that we go through for each case purchase. All right. I'll get started right away. Jump in. And again, Lava Coil, and then also a Crackling Drake were the few uncommons that were $1 or more, so we'll keep our eyes out for that. And look at that. Man, I had some good luck on my first few pulls lately. Okay, so we have Connive and then Concoct. That one I don't think is valuable. It's not over $1, but Dawn of Hope. So this one right here, again, also not over $1, but the fact that it's foil, we'll see what that is. Like I said, you know, sometimes they're 50% more, sometimes they're 2, 3, 5 times more. The one that we got the other day was Lazov the Multifarious, which that was about 6 times more as foil. It was only $1.50, but it comes out to about $8, $9. So we'll see what that one is. I'm gonna consider that a win, even though both of those cards are not hugely valuable. Combined, I'm thinking they'll probably offset the cost of that booster. Alright. Guild Mages Forum. That's not up there in value, so we'll keep moving. Okay. Expansion Explosion. $1.20, $1.25. It's not horrible. Okay, there we go. First Shockland. Very good. So Sacred Foundry, that is currently $6.75. So $6 or $7. That makes up for any of the crappy 3 other boosters that we just opened. And then we also have a common foil that we just got. We'll check on that after. Hoping for some more of those Shocklands. Okay. Don't think this one's up there. So looks like we might have a dud. Okay. No foil. We'll see. Like I said in my first videos, I was going through and doing some inventory of my current cards that I have, and I was looking at some of the old sets I have. I did a lot of purchasing of what was it, Dark Ascension and Innistrad, and some of the tokens and the emblems there were worth a few bucks. I think the Sorin emblem is currently $6 or $7 right now, so so some of those could be valuable in the future. All right, Legion War Boss, not up there. It's about $1.50, so it not quite offsets the cost of the booster box. Okay, let's see. There we go, Temple Garden. Alright, so that's $4.50. It's one of the less valuable Shocklands there are in the set, but still $4.50. Considering we paid $197 per booster pack, that's pretty decent. Alright, Bounty of Might. Don't think this is up there price wise. No foil. Okay, mission briefing. It's about 185, so that is about the break even of what we need. When I go to sell these to recoup any funds that we spent on the booster box, and then, like I said in my previous videos, or if you've read the blog, my first blog post, kind of walking through what we're doing in here. If we sell those, I'll also be selling our uncommons and commons to, again, try to further offset that cost so that we can purchase more. So we'll kind of see where we get at with that. There we go, Watery Grave. All right. So Watery Grave, $7-8. That's a good pull. Offsets about the cost of 4 booster packs. Okay, let's see. Steam Vents, awesome. That is even better than our last one. That's $10.50. So, last 2 boosters right there. Steam Vents, Watery Grave. These 2 right here. These are going to be the 2 most valuable Shocklands in the set right now. That's almost $20. So, that's definitely a good couple of pulls. Okay, so now Overgrown Tomb. So we have another Shockland. This is a little less valuable, but it's still $6.50. So 3 for 3, I'd say. Those 3 are going to be almost $30. That's pretty awesome. Some good luck going. Let's keep it up. Erratic Cyclops. I do not see this one up in the list of valuable cards in the set, so we'll chalk that up as a loss for this booster. Doesn't matter. Those 3 Shocklands that we just pulled, that pays for almost half of the whole booster box, which is pretty awesome. There we go, Lava Coil, that's awesome. That's, like I said in our last video, or I don't know, I might have said it at the beginning, but we have a couple of uncommons that are worth over $1. This is one of them. It's $1.50 currently, so that helps offset any costs, especially if we don't pull something good here. Necromebi. Narcomoeba. Alright. Let's see. Again, I do not see this one up here. I don't think I've ran into this in the other openings. So that's current value then is under $1. I just have the dollar and more cards pulled up on my computer next to me. So sorry if I slaughter any of the names too on these cards. Like I said, I'm not hugely familiar with the set right now, so I haven't gone through and read all the cards. All right, Pelt Collector. This one is at the lower end of our valuable cards, so that's about $1.30. So it doesn't quite offset the cost, but it does a fairly decent job. If we have $1.30 pulls and all these boosters from now on, we're gonna be we'll be past the break-even point. So we'll call that a win. All right. Tajik, Legion's Edge. And I think this one is... For some reason I thought this one was decent, but maybe it's not. I'm not seeing it up there as far as valuable cards in the set. So, at any rate, I have a Boros deck that maybe I'd use that for, so I'll take a look at that one after. Alright, let's see. Midnight Reaper. I am not seeing this one up there, so under $1 currently. We did get an uncommon foil. Might not be decent as far as uncommons are concerned. Not one of our couple valuable uncommons though, so maybe $1, maybe not quite. Okay, Drowned Secrets. No, don't think that's up there. We did get another foil. I like some of the art that's now changed in some of the same cards. I think this was, I forget if that was Innistrad I had Prey Upon initially, or maybe it was Dark Ascension, I forget. Okay. See. I see a foil. That's awesome. Dream Eater. Nice. Okay. So it's a mythic, but it's about $2. So that, like I said, offsets the cost. We'll call it a win because it gets us a little bit ahead. And then we do have a foil uncommon here. Flower and Flourish. I've seen it in here a bunch as far as how frequently we're getting it. And we'll see what that is as far as the value of that as a foil. Okay, Experimental Frenzy. This one is decent, especially for a rare. Again, one of the reasons that I bought this case, and as far as the expected value of the booster boxes in it, made financial sense for me to buy it. As far as the return, the expected return on what we're going to get, is that there's plenty of rares in this set that that kind of carry that value because there's higher value rares. One of the comparisons that I made in my blog was the core set 2019 to Guilds of